Tomi Malm shares with us the rewards of working with the best players, the A-list players. I'm John Bowden from Smooth Jazz Now. All the way from Finland, we talked to Tomi Malm, who just released Walkin On Air, one of my favorite albums of 2017. A very West Coast album with modern technology.
Calling in a favor, 'cause love is not a neighbor. A moment that's swinging into action, labor of love aligned.
Tomi is a composer, arranger, and producer who's best known for an album called Fly Away, the Songs of David Foster. With the new one, Walkin On Air, Malm recruited some of the top guns in the music industry. Vinnie Colaiuta, who I just saw with Sting in concert not that long ago. He worked with Frank Zappa, Joni Mitchell, and Steely Dan, among others. John J.R. Robinson, famous for Michael Jackson, Steve Winwood, Madonna, and Eric Clapton. And Simon Phillips, who of course did work with Toto, Mike Rutherford of Genesis, Mike Oldfield, Tears for Fears, and a host of others. Also percussionist Luis Conte, from Phil Collins, James Taylor, Ed Sheeran, Bonnie Raitt, etc., etc. There was saxman Eric Marienthal, who was famous for his work with Chick Corea. Ex-Chicago singer Jason Scheff. And Tomi Malm also found a lost track from the late singer Warren Wiebe. He passed away in 1998. I asked Tomi Malm about the advantages of working with these A-listers.
You know, most guys who are really, really good at what they are doing are very nice. The same happened to me when we did the drums for, with Winnie. He's such a great guy and very humble and, very down to earth. I think the best guys really are, the nicest ones.
I think that surprises some people. My wife and I were backstage with Tony Bennett, and Tony Bennett comes up to us and he says, "How was it?" He said, "Was it okay? Was it too loud? Like, could you hear me okay? Did it work out for him?" Going, I felt like saying, "You're freaking Tony Bennett. What are you asking us for?"
Yeah, that's true. And it's incredible, and it always happens, It's like joining in the club where everyone is, doing their best, and they are very good at what they are doing, and everyone is very, very nice and committed. Everybody plays sometime, when you play in the band, everybody is late and nobody cares about anything. But it's not like these kind of projects. Mm-hmm. These guys are pros, and they are so committed and nice.
I'm always surprised that Joe Lunchbucket, Evelyn, everybody, the normal music fan has heard them but might not know them by name, because that's the nature of the beast in music. Michael Jackson, Rock With You, that's John.
You always have to, name drop the artists which, have worked with those players. And because mainstream people they don't know anything about those, players.
But Tomi, don't you find it takes a little, not a big nudge for them to say, "Oh, that was him. Oh, yeah, I know him."
When we were talking about John J.R. Robinson, I always say, he's the guy who played Rock With You with Michael Jackson. And then they know, and they're like, "Oh, that guy, yeah, I love that tune."
Yeah.
And you just have to credit those guys properly.
Walking on air, can't explain the magic that we share. Chemistry beyond all compare, making a connection from nowhere. Walking on air.
As mentioned before, I also told Tomi Malm that this album was a real tip of the hat to the West Coast feel with modern technology.
I wanted to make a sound which sounds like a combination of the things that I've heard when I grew up, and at the same time I wanted to mix it like a modern record. I didn't want to make it sound like an 80s record, but it sounds like musically like that.
Baby, you're the only one that I want. I'll try to do better. And the only one I'm dreaming of. We belong together.
There'll be links where you can pick up the Tomi Malm album, Walkin On Air, in the description of this video. I'm John Bowden. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and comment on them as well. This is John Bowden from Smooth Jazz Now.
Let's get to